Hi, Chanel here from Tips and Tricks HQ, and in this tutorial, our main focus will be to discuss and evaluate the differences between PayPal and Stripe. Both PayPal and Stripe are online e-commerce solutions that can be implemented on most websites directly or through the use of a plugin to accept payments in return for goods or services. While PayPal is the current e-commerce giant, available in 200 plus countries globally, Stripe, while less spoken about, comes in second behind PayPal when comparing the most popular online payment processes. While Stripe can definitely not be compared to PayPal on a global use scale, Stripe is available in 36 countries and in fact supports over 135 currencies, which is a whole lot more than their competitor PayPal, who offers only 26 supported currencies. While no business will ever generally offer more than a handful of differing currencies, it does allow businesses to deal with prospective overseas purchases. While originally PayPal was the go-to for both developers and non-tech savvy business owners, and Stripe was only ever touched by those with developer knowledge, both platforms can now be handled by an array of users without difficulty. While PayPal takes a simpler approach to Stripe, this does mean that less customization can be completed. If you have developer knowledge, Stripe will allow you to utilize your skill to create a checkout experience for your customers that fits the aesthetics of your website. Let's delve a little deeper into the PayPal versus Stripe debate and compare them under a number of categories. Fees and rates. The first consideration when selecting a payment processor for your website is what are the associated costs and rates. While neither PayPal nor Stripe are the cheapest payment processors on the market, they both have been able to set a price based on their reputation and reliability. Generally speaking, gaining a few cents while using an unreliable payment processor is never the greatest of ideas. Using either PayPal or Stripe will give your customers the trust they need to complete a transaction. If your customer sees a red flag in the payment process, more than likely they will back out and abandon their cart. Both PayPal and Stripe are free to implement on your website and choose to charge on a per transaction basis. This means if you are using the basic platforms, you don't pay a cent until you are paid by your customers. These payment processors have matched their transaction charges at 2.9% plus 30 cents for each online transaction. While speaking about other charges for merchants, PayPal offers a free invoicing service or refund without extra charges, although the transaction fee will not be refunded to you, and a chargeback fee in the customer's favor is $20 USD for the merchant. If you're using the subscription service recurring billing offered by PayPal, you can expect to be charged $10 monthly. Now, if we compare Stripe, additional merchant fees include 0.4% charge on recurring billings after the $1 million threshold, and chargebacks cost the merchant $15 if resolved in the customer's favor. In terms of payment types accepted, Stripe definitely offers more options, especially payment methods that are suitable for customers living in Asia. This means that if your customer base is mostly from Asian countries, Stripe may see your conversion rate increase. Our next topic to compare them with is ease of use. If you aren't the most tech-savvy person, yet you have managed to build a website, or you've spent a little to have someone build one for you, PayPal would be the easiest to implement on your website. If you're a coder or you've dabbled around with code, Stripe may further appeal to you. When speaking about PayPal's ease of use, many will select to use PayPal's standard plan, which allows you to create basic buttons that can be displayed on your website, or alternatively, create buttons through a PayPal partnered plugin. While PayPal is easy to use, it is also important to consider who will pay you out faster. You can expect a payment from your customers channeled through the PayPal payment processor to be available to you in 1 working day, while a Stripe payment can take up to 2 working days. When comparing features of PayPal and Stripe, generally speaking, additional features of each payment processor will add additional costs. PayPal will allow you to complete online invoicing, create donations and buy now buttons, as well as subscriptions, complete mass payouts to employees, and integrate with a POS system. While speaking about the features of Stripe, one can display buy now buttons and a credit card checkout form, invoice customers, and create subscription buttons. Integration. When speaking about integrations for Stripe and PayPal, Stripe is definitely the winner. While Stripe has hundreds upon hundreds of integrations, the good news is if there isn't one for what you are needing, if you have developer knowledge, the chances are one can be created. While PayPal does have some integrations, these are mainly with big brand names such as WooCommerce and Shopify. Customer support. Both companies offer similar support online. PayPal offers their customers the Help Center, which is a community where you can find questions and answers to common problems or features, a community forum, a developer center, email support, although you can expect a lengthy wait for a reply, and live chat support, although the wait times can be long. PayPal also have a phone number, although phone support can be time-consuming, much like all phone support that exists. If you wait it out, the good news is you can speak to a real-life person about the PayPal problem you're facing. In terms of the support that Stripe offers, in recent times they have improved on what they offer, and it is now possible to chat with someone from Stripe online 24/7. In terms of online resources, Stripe has their knowledge-based developer documentation, which is said to be one of their better resources, and their developer chat where technical questions will be addressed. Stripe have a callback system which saves you hanging on the phone waiting for support, and they also offer email support, although a reply can take up to a couple of days. If you're finished listening to this video and you still can't quite work out which solution will be best for your website, why not include both? Some plugins for WordPress, such as WooCommerce, give you the ability to use Stripe and PayPal at the same time, which ultimately gives your customers the choice of which payment processor they'd like to handle their money. If you really would like to only implement one payment processor on your website to accept money for either goods or services, we recommend you use PayPal if you run a freelance style business, you run a non-for-profit business, you have a diverse range of customers in multiple countries who can pay via their PayPal account, or you intend on having a physical business and a POS system in the future. At Tips and Tricks HQ, we recommend business owners use Stripe to accept payments if they have an enterprise company, they are a developer themselves or have the ability to hire developers, or they intend on primarily selling online only. While PayPal has been around for a number of decades now, founded during 1998, Stripe is still relatively new and wasn't established until 2011. At Tips and Tricks HQ, we produce solutions for both payment processors and do not favour either company, although we do believe in the coming years Stripe may appeal to more and more businesses, seeing them come close to on par with PayPal. If you have any further questions or queries for us at Tips and Tricks HQ, please comment them below this video or jump onto our website and send through a contact form. Thanks so much for viewing this video.